Hello, my name is Machine Elf, and this is my Bloodborne playthrough, and I assume this will be the final episode. I've done everything that I would like to do in this current run-through of the game. I've done the majority of the Chalice dungeons. I'm only leaving a few of them, because it was kind of getting repetitive with some of those root chalices, and I could just do those for fun on my own time. I'm rocking, like, a very high-level character at this point, because you just get bombarded with blood echoes through the chalice dungeons. You really do. So you can just level up whatever you want. Got my Beast Claw, my Whirligig, my Augur of Abritos, who have been my friends for about half the playthrough at this point. Now, all that's really left to do is to go and see Gurmon, which has been waiting for me ever since the burning hunter's dream situation we've got here. The moon almost looks a little bit fake, doesn't it? It's got like a rough edge to it. But yeah, let's just see how this goes. It's been a journey. I can't believe how much time I've spent in this game already. Like, I've spent close to 80 hours on my first playthrough alone. It's insane. I don't know how people do like a first playthrough and then do it in like 8 hours. Like, what the hell? Ooh, I'm getting chills. I'm getting spooked a little bit. We've got these like strange crucifix-looking things, like the beast crucifixes. But they don't have any beasts on them. It's just the wood. This looks like a boss arena. There he is. He's sitting up there in his chair. Oh, so spooky. Man, what a momentous occasion here that this is. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else but Gurmon, so let's see what he has to say. Hopefully he doesn't freak out at my beastly appearance.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Alright, so this is interesting. We can submit our life and then wake up from the dream. Oh, sorry. Or we can refuse. Now, I have a feeling, like my initial impression here is if we submit our life, the game will end. If we refuse, something else will happen. And so I think the more intriguing option here is to refuse and see what happens there. So I'm going to do that.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, he's got a weapon. And he can walk, the frickin' liar. I don't appreciate people who pretend to be crippled.
It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
So this has happened before, eh? Oh, did we get his weapon? That blunderbuss, that looks different.
Gammon joins the hunt.
Oh, yes he does. Look at him. Garamon, the first hunter, with his frickin' scythe and his ridiculous-looking cape. All right, maybe we can't visceral attack him. I'm not sure. Oh. He doesn't do, like, a ton of damage. There we go. Oh. Wow, the music. It's so heartfelt. Got a pretty long combo there. Okay. Damn. Does give you quite a bit of time to heal a lot of the time here. Oh, jeez. He got counter damage on me there. Oh! No. Missed it. What's happening? He grew bigger. Just slightly. What is he doing? What? Whoa, whoa, okay, air blast. Oh, that did a ton of damage, what? Alright, this is the dangerous phase, I guess. Sheesh. I'm just gonna have to just pop a lot of heals, I guess. Oh, he's gone. Yes! Oh, got it! Oh no! Oh man, that's a little bit hard to dodge. Ah. What is happening? What is he doing there? Okay, it's an AoE. And what is this blue mist as well? Like it's... Maybe it's just kind of like art... Oh, Jesus.
Accept your death. Be freed from the night.
Be freed from the night. If I'm not full health, that will just one-shot me. Okay. Not a crazy hard fight, you know? I was going easy. I was trying not to be hyper-aggressive so that I could see what he's got and not end the fight too soon. But I didn't expect to die. I really thought that I would do it first try. Kind of interesting. I don't think the beast claw is really doing me favors here. Alright, so I'm gonna do something a little bit weird. I'm gonna just switch to the cost parasite, which should do horrible damage, to be fair. However, it could be fun. That's my only reasoning with that one. Oh, yeah, okay, so let me get some blood bullets here. So we got 25. And I'm just gonna mess around with the cost parasite for the hell of it. I haven't used it much at all. But Garamond does not scare me, so I think it's okay to have a little bit of fun here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. I don't know what these moves are at all. Oh, God. That's so slow. Take that! Oh, you got me. Whoa! Oh my goodness. I'm struggling with the the cost parasite. It is definitely a struggle. Oh, that's a triple dodge. Okay. Gotcha. It actually does a lot of damage, this thing. What? Like, the damage is a lot higher than the numbers would suggest. I think it's because this thing hits, whoa, multiple times, because Ah, damn. Like, I'm surprised. I hit for like 513 with that running R2. Man, so maybe the cost parasite isn't trash like I thought it was. It's not terrible. Ah, you got me. Explosion! Oh, wait, he didn't get staggered from that. Unexpected. Damn it. Messed up the range there. Oh, jeez. Alright. Yeah, he just lets you heal. He doesn't even care. Damn. Oh! Man, how does he keep, like, avoiding the stagger on that? Uh-oh. He's transformed. His scythe does some serious combo work there. Oh, God. He might kill me. Alright, he's letting me heal. Because he's a nice guy like that. Alright, how do I... Oh! Okay, I think I can dodge it if I just time it correctly. Come on! Yes, I got it. What? Gotcha. Yeah, that one's got some serious range. Oh. Ah! He got damaged a bit, but he didn't avoid, he didn't get, you know, knocked down. That's the AoE. Might as well get some free damage on him. Woo! He just does not get staggered whenever he's in a pose. Oh! Oh! Oh my god, it's so close. Ugh. This is it. Come on, bring it on. Die. Oh, he got me.
The night and the dream were long.
That was it. Prey slaughtered. And we got the old hunter badge. Oh, please don't end the game. I'm gonna at least go into New Game Plus as well to see what I get. Oh, what the fuck? An old one? Whoa. Amazing. That is one of the coolest designed things I've ever seen. Oh, now I'm Germon. No, now I'm the hunter's helper. Oh, people are gonna come talk to Mushroom Head as they start their journey in the hunter's dream. Oh my
And so
goodness.
The hunt
Oh,
begins
that's so
again.
cool! I love shit like that. It comes full circle, another cycle, and it goes again and again and again. God, I want to know what happens if you hit like if you accept Gurman's offer. Wow, so sad. All right, so here's I want to talk about the game a little bit, and then also about what's going to happen in the future. Obviously, Elden Ring is coming out, and I'm going to be playing that, and I'm going to be playing Bloodborne more, but mostly for myself. I want to get the other ending. There's stuff that I missed. I really want to do a longer playthrough and pay attention to specific lore implications along the way. Um, Try to just pick up. I also need to do a whole bunch of NPC stuff that I missed. So there's lots of time I'm going to spend in this game. I also want to do a whole lot of PvP, because I think the PvP in this game has the potential already, I think, is my favorite out of all of the Soulsborne games. It's so engaging and fair, and latency is less of an issue than the other games. I just think it's amazing. I love it very much. I didn't get a chance to really practice visceral attacks, but it's so powerful, especially against regular enemies. You can just eliminate them very easily once you practice getting visceral, getting deflections on them. The arcane arts are extremely cool thematically. I think that's some of my favorite things about the game. Like becoming a Lumenwood tentacle beast at the end for Gurman and sitting in the chair with my mushroom head, a cauliflower, I should say. It was awesome. It was really great. All of the Bloodtinge bosses were amazing. I think that visually, the most impressive bosses were things like Lady Maria, Orphan of Kos, and also the Tumerian Queen was really cool. Kind of wish there were more hunter-on-hunter fights. There were quite a few, but they were really fun and engaging. Like, overall, the combat is frantic and crazy at times, and everything is just so freaking strong. Like in the Dark Souls games, you could level up your character and kind of be overpowered. I don't think that you can ever be overpowered in Bloodborne. You're never going to get there. You can pump those stats as much as you want, stuff is still going to kill you, and things still have a shitload of hit points. There's really, like, it's hard to be overpowered in this game, and I think that's great. I think that's actually a good addition. Like, there's a cap on how powerful you can become, where you still feel like it's a challenge, no matter what. Oh, listen to that. That's like the music box. Gascon's music box. Creepy. I didn't notice the music much in this game. I don't think that I prefer the music in this game over Dark Souls 3. It had particularly good music. A lot of the bosses did feel a bit samey, like a lot of the beast bosses. So it's got its weaker points for sure. I think it's Hunter v Hunter combat is the most fun that Bloodborne gets, and the bosses that are like hunters are really cool. Also, all of the bosses that have a unique second phase, I think, are the strongest points in the game. Ludwig, the Accursed, who turns into the Holy Blade, and Orphan of Kos, who has that second phase that's completely different from the first phase. They are so exciting and fun because you have to work so hard to get to the second phase, and then you don't know what the hell you're doing. And so it just creates so much suspense and, like, oh my god, I have to do this, I have to beat it. Otherwise I have to do that first phase all over again. The trick weapons, so many unique and interesting trick weapons. Not as much as you might expect, I suppose, because a lot of them are very similar. But, like, for instance, some of the most unique ones I thought were really cool. The stake driver was really interesting. I love that one. I really liked the whirligig, obviously, was fantastic, simply because it's really interesting. I'm gonna move away from the whirligig, though, in future playthroughs, just because it's now I'm getting bored of it a little bit. The beast claw was fun, but I'm also a little bit bored of the beast claw, so I probably won't be using that in the future either. But some of the weapons that I think would be really fun are the dual wielding ones, like the Blade of Mercy, the Rikuyo, and then there's also using the Shikage Bloodtinge thing for a bit of risk-reward action going on. That's awesome. Maybe you can offset the health drain by stacking a bunch of regen gems. Oh, and I didn't even talk about that yet. One of the coolest aspects about Bloodborne for replayability is the blood gem system. There's two parts that make the blood gem system awesome. One It allows you to experiment without having to start a new character, and that is amazing about Bloodborne. Sekiro had that as well, where you can kind of just change on the fly what you're doing, and also they give you plenty of blood echoes, and you can just level up whatever you want really easily in the game without being overpowered. So it is just really encourages you to experiment and try different weapons and to mess around, and that's awesome. I think I love that in a game. That was one of the things I didn't like about like The Witcher 2, just to give an example, where that game really didn't allow you to experiment much at all without starting a new character, but they did that a bit intentionally because you're meant to play that game at least a couple times because of the way the story is set up, where you can't even get all of it in one playthrough. Um, the all the NPC stuff is really obscure. That's another thing that makes you want to replay it because it's like you have options that you can choose differently between Yorsefka's clinic and the chapel and seeing what happens there. So that's a whole thing where you really can't do everything on a single playthrough. The chalice dungeons allowing you to like farm extra gems and find gems. You've got the glyph where you can share what chalice dungeons you found what gems in with the community, and that's something I'm going to be doing is like looking up, oh hey, what dungeons got this and that, and like you can make a build by delving into these community discovered dungeons. I did find out about the Cum dungeon, which is I didn't use in this playthrough, but at some point I did find out about that there's like a dungeon you can go to basically farm blood echoes, but I never needed it. You get plenty of blood echoes. So yeah, fantastic. Okay, so let's see what we get into here. Like, because I'd really like to at least dip my toes into, I don't know, a new game plus, I guess, just so that I can get to the.
Good.
Oh,
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry.
man, I wish that was me
Whatever
standing over.
happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
So is it literally a dream? Like, that's a question I have. Is this real? Is any of it real? Because what Garamond says here makes me think it doesn't, and then he says that he'll allow me to awaken from the dream. Or is awakening from the dream just basically resetting the nightmare and you start all over again? I'm going to skip this because I think it's just the same. Oh, here I am, Mr. Cauliflower Head. And I have the exact same blood vials and bullets that I end with. That's so funny. So, like, you, it's almost like, hey, maybe you should try and defeat Gurmon with a few more blood vials and bullets and whatnot. So the fastest way to get back to the dream would be to just die. But let's see how we do against this werewolf, huh? Pretty easy. Man, I can't wait to do New Game Plus. Oh, speaking of, let me know what kind of content or if any you'd like for me, like do you want me to show New Game Plus? Would you be interested in watching a live stream of me doing New Game Plus? Does that matter? Should I do like a highlight reel? Or do you not really care to see any more content for me on Bloodborne at all? That's fine with me as well. I don't mind just playing it on my own. Now that I've done this initial playthrough for YouTube, really don't mind at all. Or like a new character lore playthrough. I don't know how much time I have though, because when Elden Ring comes out, my entire focus is going to be on that, as are many of, same with many of you. And I'm really looking forward to actually doing a FromSoft game from the beginning with the rest of the community. Like, I'll be doing it alongside everyone. Obviously, there are press people and gamers that got early access to Elden Ring. So there's that. And they've already had their hands on it. But I imagine most of you who are getting the game at the normal time are not watching any of that for spoilers, right? And what was I going to say? Apparently, like, I saw something on Twitch, I was just scrolling through Twitch, and somebody was like, oh, like, full Elden Ring, leaked. And I was like, well, that sounds like bullshit. But obviously I didn't click on it to confirm. Like, is that true? Is somebody, like, put the whole game up already on streaming? That's probably... Can they get sued for that? This window, I missed this window in my first playthrough for, like, ages. I didn't even realize that you could talk to it.
Oh,
You must be a hunter, and I'm Gilbert. You must have had a fine time of it. Well, I don't, but I'm willing to help. This town is wicked.
Okay, he's got a lot of stuff to say, so I'll mess with that later. I want to go, before I end the episode and end the playthrough, the blind playthrough, I want to go and I want to check and possibly buy whatever we get from this old hunter's badge. So New Game Plus, you do keep your badges. Oh, it's going to play the cutscene. I do want to look. There's my cauliflower head. Great. Now I have insight. Does she do anything? No, she doesn't. Oh, and look, we get another gift. Well, I'll take the axe then. And then, all right, I'll take a pistol. Why not? That's kind of interesting. What do you have to say?
Well,
Aha! You must be a new hunter. Aha! Look at that roll. How cool is this? I think I might be doing this for New Game Plus. It's just rocking the Lumenwood tentacles for a bit before I upgrade some other weapons, since this one's at +8. Oh, I didn't read it. I didn't read it yet. Ooh. Crafted in Gurmon's time, has no practical purpose except perhaps to assist in romanticizing about the past. The badge was a special privilege for the hunters of the past and should not be dishonored. Oh, I won't. I will cherish it. It should be left in peace unless one is truly prepared to assume the will of those gone before. Oh, one negative thing about Bloodborne is how often you have to farm blood vials. Good grief. But again, there's a plus side. It adds a lot more suspense and worry about death because you're expending consumable resources. So without it, dying would be meaningless sometimes if you don't have any blood echoes to lose. We can buy... Oh, wow, we can buy rank 5 stuff. That's really good for the dungeons that I still have left to do. Alright. Burial Blade. Oh, it's skill. It's a skill weapon. Okay, a masterpiece that defined the entire array of weapons crafted at the workshop. Its blade is forged with siderite, said to have fallen from the heavens. Gurmon surely saw the hunt as a dirge of farewell, wishing only that his prey might rest in peace, never again to awaken to another harrowing nightmare. Is resting in peace just dying? Here, let me put you to sleep, so that you never have to experience this again. Good night, sweet prince. Enjoy your eternal rest. Got a trophy for that, I guess. Now, does he have a special gun for me to buy? No, he must have just had the blunderbuss. His looked a little different from mine, though. And then do we have his outfit? Oh, we do. Okay, this later became the basis for all hunters' garb. The hunter's emphasis on engaging beasts with speed and therefore of selecting lightweight attire no doubt traces back to Gurmon's own combat style. It doesn't look like he has gloves to go with it. And then what do we have? Where is it? He doesn't have gloves, right? Well, the cap doesn't matter. There we go. We look pretty cool. I mean, I'll put Garamon's cap on just for the sake of it. But it doesn't make any difference with this outfit. Where are you? And then gloves. Is there any, like, cool glove I can put on? I can put on the doll's gloves. Again, they don't make any difference. The harrowed gloves. Put those on. Yeah, even when I'm untransformed, my hands are covered by tentacle stuff. Oh, wow, this is locked now, right. Alright, so what does this look like? Alright, we can still buy most of the stuff. Pretty much everything I need for the Chalice Dungeons is in here now. Very good. I was worried about that, so I don't have to, like, work my way through lower chalice dungeons if I get locked out of one. Wow, this stuff is all repopulated, so I can get multiple sets of armor now. For whatever reason. And then that's it. Alright, and there we go. I mean, I think that's going to end this final episode. I probably could have done this with the last one, but that's okay. I mean, it's like I explained in the last episode why I kept them separate. I didn't know how long this was going to be either, so it is what it is. Just a nice and short one. So, final boss, Germon. He's really easy compared to a lot of the other things that you have to struggle with in the game. Like, compared to the DLC bosses, he's pretty easy. Compared to some of the chalice dungeons, he's pretty easy. He's not super easy, and I imagine if you don't have a lot of health, like I do, he's quite the struggle, because he's going to one-shot you with a number of his moves. Some of them are really low damage, and then others are really high damage. Oh, but before I go, actually, let's test out this. So here we go. It completely detaches from the thing that's on his back. And it's just got constant R1 movement. Ooh. It's even got a thrust. Oh, that's so sick. Because it's even got, like, a shing sound to it. Alright, let me do a charged R2. Yeah. Did I already do a running attack? Yeah, I guess I did. And then... Interesting. So it... Oh, look at that transformation. Watch this. You stick it in the back, which lifts it from your back. Oh, I see. Okay, it opens up as soon as you click that scythe in. That's really well thought out, because you're thinking like you're in battle. How do you transform this weapon quickly? That's perfect. That's really good design. And then you've got the scythe. Constant R1. Ooh, that's a pull-in attack, so you could pull an enemy towards you with that. You got a backstep. Come here. That was weird. Why does he go behind the back? Just for style points? Alright. Does it combo? Nope. But we could just do the hula hoop. I don't know if I like that. Okay, what about charged R2? It's not the most interesting thing in the world, but it's kind of cool. And it's a skill-focused weapon, so it's... Yeah, maybe I should be leveling up my skill next. And there you go, that's the end. Let me do a transform attack. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Thank you all for watching. It's been pretty fun. I can't believe how long this journey was. I'm really surprised, because it's not like I was trying to take my time. I was just playing the game at just like a natural pace, and I ended up spending an insane number... Here you go. Do you guys like to vape? An insane number of hours in this game. Absolutely crazy. And there's still so much left to do. This game has so much content for you to play. It's crazy. And so much room for growth. It's been a really cool... Like, I can see how this was a bridge to Sekiro, where this one is dodging and deflection. Sekiro is like 100% deflection. And then Dark Souls is pretty much all dodging. Parrying is really easy in Dark Souls 1, but Dark Souls 3 is all about that dodge. So, fascinating. Well, I will see you guys in Elden Ring. If there's any other Bloodborne content you'd like to see, let me down below. Or if there's any other game you would love for me to try, like if there's a game that you really, really love, and if, you know, if I haven't played it, if it's not already on the channel, I love getting recommendations for games, because I just don't know what's out there a lot of the time. So any game that you love and think is amazing, I would love to play and try. Even if it's not for a playthrough on the channel, I just love good games. I really do. And I want to check all of the really good games that I can out. Keep it up. Stay positive. Hope you guys are all doing well. And, wait, hang on. Goodbye. Oh!